everyone, it's Beth from Sweetheart. So today I'm going to show you how to do a French braid on yourself, but it's that very sort of preppy aesthetic French braid that we're looking for, which is a little bit different than what I've shown you before. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off just with a little bit of dry shampoo. I always go overboard. It looks like I've powdered my head, so I'm going to try not to do that. So this is like 2-day-old hair, which is a great base to do this style on. So try and make sure you're not powdery. Also just going to use a little bit of back comb powder. You could use a little bit of like clay spray or hairspray just to give the hair a little bit of grip because my hair's a bit floppy. Then you're going to come to the front, just take a small slice of hair, and we're just going to give that a little bit of a push at the roots, okay? We don't want loads of volume in this style. We want it to look like our hair is just thick and we've just like braided it in like 30 seconds and this is just the way it looks. So that's all I'm doing there, is sort of just set that base for the style, okay? Now, exactly the same as ordinary French braids, you're going to break the hair into 3, exactly the same. But what I've always kind of said in the past is kind of come this way with your hands, like that. But with this style, when you want it to look more kind of effortless, a bit more pulled out, you need to go up. So I've got extensions, so it's a bit tricky, but ignore my extensions. So I'm just going to take my fingers and just gently go upwards like that. So that's going to be my first section of hair. Now I've got bonds. I don't want to hear any comments about you can see my bonds. I know. We're going to just ignore it. Okay, so before I go any further now, I might just pull out. I've only got like really rubbish baby hairs. If you've got longer hairs, it looks even better. But we'll ignore my broken hair. Okay, you don't need to make them the same length. This style is supposed to be kind of like floofy, a bit whimsical. So once you are happy with that, I'm going to break this into 3 just by pushing 2 fingers through. So 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to take the outside section over the middle. So outside over the middle. And now outside over the middle. And we want to be firm with this braid but not tight. You want to be able to pull it out a bit. So one more time, outside over the middle. Just going to stop there for a second and I'm just going to start to just pull this hair forward. I don't want loads of volume, but I almost want it to look like I've just kind of dragged the hair back like that. So your next section now you are going to add in, so it's this section here and you're going to add hair in and you're not going to go that way with a massive chunk, you're going to come up. It's quite hard for me to do because of my bonds, but we're going to go upwards like so. So we're going up and we're adding in hair. And then again we're going to go over the middle, so over the middle, and that's the one that we're adding hair into. So again I want you to go up. We kind of want it to look a little bit messy at the sides. I know that's weird, but that is what we're looking for with this style. One more time, we're going to go up. So again I'm going to go up with my strand. Adding that in, coming underneath for this strand here, look, picking it up. That's now on this side, so we've got this side, middle, this side, it's this side that's going over. So over it goes, and we're just going to keep repeating this now until all this hair is up. Trying not to make it look. Taking nice big sections now as I'm nearing the nape of the neck. And then I'm going to make these my last 2 now. And I'm actually going to go a little bit tighter at the nape of the neck and then loosen it off. So just making sure that last one's just got a little bit of tension in. And then I'll soften the braid as I'm coming down here. So just tying that off there like so. Now, what I'm going to do is just kind of mess with this braid now. Can you see I've got a bit of a dip there? So I'm just going to go in now And just make sure, and that's why you don't want to braid too loosely, because if you braid too loosely, you can't pull it out later, it's gone all floppy. You can also come into the back bit and just kind of like do this with it, make this bit a little bit wider. You can see why you want to go fairly tight at the nape of the neck, because if I went, it's already quite baggy now, so if I hadn't have gone as tight, it would have looked really too baggy then. You've gone to the realms of actually my hair looks a mess. So I think what sets this braid aside from like a normal French braid is definitely how the hair sweeps up at the side rather than coming this way. And I think it just gives it that more kind of messy but effortless kind of look. So that is my take on the kind of loose French braid on yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think.